The story of Thanksgiving is one of murder, enslavement, rape, and massacre of our Native peoples. Thanksgiving is a time that we know our children are going to bring home assignments that are talking about Pilgrims and Indians and Squanto and how lovely those relationships were. Holidays have very different meanings for different people across tribes, across families, and it's important to acknowledge that for those Eastern tribes, that Thanksgiving is seen as a national day of mourning. And so the way that I grew up, every year there's a sunrise gathering that takes place on Alcatraz Island. We took boats at 4 o'clock in the morning over to the island, and we stood in prayer, in unity and in solidarity. When people say forget about it, that happened in the past, it wasn't for us. It was just one generation ago that our parents were taken to boarding schools, that our grandparents were shipped away and taken from their homes, and we weren't allowed to practice our religion. We weren't allowed to have ceremonies out in the open. It was not legal until 1978, the passage of the American Indian Religious Freedom Act. I still see Thanksgiving as a time of reflection. I see it as a time of acknowledgement. I see it as a time of sharing with family. But don't be afraid to share the true history of what occurred. Don't be afraid to talk about the indigenous peoples of the land that you live on and that we still exist today, that we're still fighting today.